even with those gloves and all of that heavy, long sleeves and everything, I would still imagine it gets pretty cold out there for a 60-mile bike ride.
That is some dedication.
That is very good for you guys, very dedicated.
That's right. Well, all we had was the cold, Natalie, but some folks to the south of us, that's right, the south of us, they had the brunt of the winter blast. Check out these rare sights. On the left, Alexandria, Louisiana. Yeah? The bear there was saying, it's not the polar area here. Why are we getting the snow? And in Mobile, there was quite a bit of a little bit of light dusting of sleet and freezing rain as well. Boy, I tell you, it's been this odd weather situation because normally you think of snow places to our north as opposed to the south, and it's still going on. The areas of pink and white, that's sleet and snow. From Mobile back toward Biloxi, even parts of New Orleans and Baton Rouge still getting it at this hour. Gulf moisture riding up over the cold air. That's the combination that produces that kind of weather. For us, a different story. Just the cold. Cold and dry, too. Take a live look with our camera in Homewood, looking toward Vulcan, and you can see mostly sunny skies there. Also, we've finally been able to show you a live picture where you can see the sun here as we head toward the end of January. More and more of that as the sunset is a little bit later and later each day. Check out those temperatures across the south. Mobile, colder than we are. One of the reasons why they had the freezing rain and the sleet. 30 there. It's in the upper 20s right now in New Orleans. The Big Easy colder than Birmingham. Huntsville at 28, Montgomery 33. So you get the picture. Everybody is cold, but where it was cold with moisture, you had the chance for that winter precipitation. Nothing like that for us. In fact, it's 32 here in Birmingham, 27 Coleman, 28 Hamilton. At least we're not dealing with wind chill today like we were yesterday. The winds are calm. And actually, overnight, we're going to have a southwest breeze, which will keep temperatures from dropping very quickly. That's the good news about tonight. We're not talking about teens and single digits. Our forecast map shows us getting down into the low to mid 20s as opposed to the teens that we woke up to this morning. So by the numbers, not quite as cold. And during the day tomorrow, thanks to that southwest breeze, we'll be in the low 40s by the middle of the day. And later on in the afternoon, with partly cloudy skies and that southwest wind, we should get into the upper 40s. So a nice thaw for the weekend. But as I mentioned before, don't get too comfortable with that kind of weather because we're expecting another blast of winter's cold by, let's say, Monday night. Our exclusive TitanCast computer model shows skies clear tonight for the most part, but watch what happens early in the morning. We're going to have another batch of clouds begin to move in. This is part of a weak upper-level disturbance that all it's going to do is bring a couple of clouds across the area. Those move on through. Don't expect any rain or anything like that for tomorrow. And then for Sunday, we ought to have bright sunshine. You see nothing but clear skies here for Sunday morning. Late in the day, though, we'll start to see some clouds begin to creep in from the south, and that'll be the beginning of the change heading for early next week. Clouds come up from the Gulf, cold air comes in from the north, and this time we have a potential for maybe seeing a flake or two. We'll keep a close eye on that forecast, although it's still kind of early on for that. 25 overnight, so again, not as cold under fair skies. Then for tomorrow, 48 degrees, mid-morning clouds, and then breezy and mild. Temperatures tomorrow in the upper 40s. You know, I rate the next day's weather from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number. Tomorrow, a nice rebound up to a 7. And take a look at what happens for the second half of the weekend. 52 for a high on Sunday. Here come those clouds on Monday, and then the cold moves in. Again, Natalie, we may have a flake or two early on Sunday morning, or rather on Tuesday morning, but look what happens to those lows. We're back down to close to single digits by Wednesday morning and Thursday morning. That's not the kind of forecast anybody wants to see. 3 times in 1 month we've been dealing with these bitter blasts. So enjoy the weekend.
Gene, I see that 15, that 10, and that 15. It's like you're scaring all of us.
I know.
I can't believe it. All right, we'll have to just keep the jackets and the scarves out. And
get them all ready.
All right, thanks so much.